Meditation and CBT can get you a long way when it comes to feeling calmer and more fulfilled. But it's not the whole story. If you really want to experience a calmer and happier life, then you should also start thinking about the way you live your life and the things that you focus your efforts on. The great thing about meditation and mindfulness is that they will help you to understand just what those important things are, and how to achieve a happier and more content state of mind. Minimalism, for example, you may wish to start living a more minimal life. We are driven by capitalism and commercialism to try and accrue as much stuff as humanly possible. We do this by buying the things we see in magazines, and by lusting after pictures on Instagram. But the more you spend, the more stress you introduce into your life. The more you have, the more you'll feel you need. And the more you think about the stuff you don't have, the more you'll miss out on the opportunities you have right now. Do you really need a widescreen TV? Will it genuinely make your life better, or are you being convinced as such by clever marketing and society? If you don't buy the TV, you have more money in the bank to provide peace of mind. Moreover, you can spend a little less time sitting in front of it, and a little more time playing outdoors with family or reading books. Go through your belongings and have a think about what you really need and what you don't. Throwing out some items will mean less cleaning, less work, and a tidier, calmer environment. Unplugging. Speaking of not investing in massive TVs, occasionally unplugging and turning off is also a good way to enjoy a calmer and less stressed life. The very nature of screens, their bright luminescence, means that they trigger a release of the stress hormone cortisol. Not only that, but these portals into other people's lives are what gives us that feeling of dissatisfaction and constantly having to move forward. If you can take some time away from screens and machines, you'll find it's much easier to appreciate what you have already and to find other ways to make fun. And if you're currently getting messages from your boss at every time of day, then you should absolutely turn that off. This becomes especially important right before bed. So, while it might not be easy to completely do without your phones or other gadgets, you should at least consider having a no-phone zone for an hour before you hit the hay. It can make a huge difference to your recovery. Health, exercise, fresh air, nutrition, sleep, all these things are vitally important to you feeling your best. Not only because exercise triggers a short-term release of feel-good hormones like serotonin, not only because it feels good to be free from pain and full of energy, but also because being healthy actually supports long-term calmness. Did you know that there are close links between the hormones that regulate our appetite and weight, like thyroid hormones and ghrelin, as well as those that control our mood? Think about your health holistically. If you want to perform and feel your best, you need to cleanse yourself inside and out. As your meditation improves, try to gradually remove those things that are making you unhealthy, and introduce more and more positive change into your life.